The time is ticking, and the giant of Africa, Nigeria, is set to head to the polls to elect her next president, who will take over from the incumbent, President Muhammadu Buhari.
With the 2023 elections just around the corner, residents of Kushafa under the Buhari Area Council are ready to exercise their franchise.
For the electoral umpire and the prospective voters, they are hopeful that, all things being equal, the elections will hold with little or no heat.
Why? I'm a first citizen of this country. I will vote. My right.
Now, the political space is electric, with many of the candidates trying to woo Nigerians with intense campaigns across the country, making analysts say that this could be the most difficult elections to predict. But why is this election any different from previous elections? Well, come along with me and let's start from the genesis. 18 political parties have fielded candidates for the February 25th presidential election, and they've all been cleared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that is the electoral umpire in Nigeria. But of all the 18, there are 3 major contenders, or 4 even. We have Bola Ahmed Tinubu running with Kashim Shettima as his vice under the All Progressives Congress Party, the APC, which is also the current ruling party. Then there's Atiku Abubakar running alongside Ifeanyi Okowa under the umbrella party, that is the People's Democratic Party. Peter Obi is another candidate, and he's running under the Labour Party's platform with Ahmed Dati. The fourth, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, and he's running alongside Isaac Idahosa under the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP. For a while now, Nigeria's election has been largely contested between 2 major political parties. We have the APC and the PDP. But now the dynamics is changing with the emergence of the Labour Party's candidate, Peter Obi, and the New Nigeria People's Party candidate, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso.
Unlike in previous elections where we have 2 horse race, in 2023 presidential election race, coming into the fray by the Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso of New Nigeria People's Party and the Labour Party presidential candidates, Mr. Peter Obi, has changed the dynamics. Given the fact that these are political heavyweights who cannot be discountenanced, they are former governors, they are rich. In fact, some people will call them billionaires in their own right.
The Labour Party candidate used to be a member of the PDP. In fact, he withdrew from the presidential primary few days to the National Convention in a letter to the party's national chairman, Iyorchia Ayu. He then proceeded to the Labour Party to pursue his presidential ambition and has since gained followership from many Nigerian youths, who many people believed has provided a much-needed thought force, which is a game changer.
The emergence of Peter Obi has thrown off balance the permutations of the big 2, that's APC and PDP, given the fact that now you have somebody who is not an establishment person coming into the electoral fray, and his candidacy has appealed largely to the Nigerian youths across the divides, which is why you see massive registration of youth during the continuous voter registration exercise.
Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso is a former governor of Kano State, and he's said to have a huge fan base in the north, and thus should not be underestimated.
We saw the first transition of power from an incumbent to an opposition leader, and the whole country rose very proudly to say, yes, we did have a great election in 2015, and we are going to be having a milestone election in 2023 as well, because you quite frankly can see that it's going to be a well-contested election.
I also wonder why many electoral observers believe that this election might not be a tea party for any of the candidates.
Nobody can say with certitude who will be the next president of Nigeria, because this is the first time in this Fourth Republic that you will be having 3 or 4 horse race in the presidential election.
Interesting times ahead. But since we can only have one Nigeria's president at a time, we wish them all the very